it's an interesting paradox because on one hand, one side is saying it's your duty, this is your call of your religion and you're loyal to your religion, and this is what you must do in order to be a good Muslim. You, however, say this is not true, and that Islam is not about war and killing people and chasing after infidels of such. But how do you circumvent that? How do you get at the ideology? And what is really the difference between, basically declaring a jihad? I mean, it seems like there's a really big difference of perceptions.
Yeah. If people are exploiting something, if the positive and the right interpretation is preached and given, and people are invited to come and talk and ask questions, you can convert people. Ahmadiyya Muslim community has converted millions of people from those groups, and they have become moderate Muslims.
So pardon me, you just said that the Ahmadiyya Muslim community here in America has converted, you said thousands or millions? Or?
Ahmadiyya Muslim community all over the world have converted millions of people.
From the radical factors?
From the radical factors, or those who had misunderstood or distorted interpretation of jihad, and now they are moderate people, and they are with us in this jihad. And this is also a jihad. Jihad means striving for a good cause. So this is also a jihad that we are getting out and preaching peaceful Islam. And those people have abandoned those ideas. So if we do this continuously, if all the Muslims, join hands together for this good cause, for this jihad, we will be able to convert those people. And then it will be as if, taking the rug from under their feet, that you have no ground to stand, and then you cannot use this perception or create this perception that we are the defenders of faith, and if we don't defend, Islam will be destroyed by United States and its allies.
No, two things there. It seems that the radical factions are using religion to be able to gain their own power and control from even a regional perspective to then trying to make an international statement and making political gains. You, however, are saying that's not the appropriate forum. Is that correct?
We should not mix up political problems with religion. And Ahmadiyya Muslim community says there has to be a separation between the mosque and the state. And we say that there could be political problems. You fight those problems on political grounds. Why are you involving religion? This is what is being done, that for every problem they would exploit religion, because they say people listen and they obey and they are religious, and if they are told your religion is in danger, they will sacrifice everything.
And what have people said to you, if you've had the privilege of conversation with somebody who's gone from being a radical to now being, quote-unquote, converted to being a moderate? What have they said in regards to their change now in perspective, their change in now realizing, wow, I was really misled?
You can have different stories, and then there are Americans who have converted to Ahmadiyya Muslim community, and they will tell you that how they feel at peace, that thank God we are not one of those anymore. We are peaceful people. We preach peace. We try to have inner peace. We try to have peace at home. We try to have peace in our neighborhood. We try to have peace in our communities, in our educational institutions, in our states, in our country, and they say that they have achieved the purpose of their life, and they want to get out and tell, look, I have done this in the past, and I'm telling you I was wrong, and come and see. This is the truth, and the truth of the matter is the Holy Quran does not allow you to kill one person. There is a verse in the Holy Quran that if one person is killed, it is as if you have killed whole humanity. So one person is one person's worth is equal to whole humanity. But how about a person going out and committing this crime of killing innocent civilians, those who have just gone to marketplace to buy things for their kids, and they hear their parents or their father has been killed by a Muslim, and who thinks that, I have done a good act. How could you do that? This is not Islam. This is not a religious act. This is a worst crime against humanity. And we tell them, come to senses and don't do that. And this is not Islam.
That's quite powerful, very, very powerful. Now, you are taking these pamphlets across the nation, door to door, using volunteers. I mean,
Yes.
How many volunteers do you have signed up at this point?
We will have around 10,000 volunteers, and we will have more, because I just got an email before this interview. A very senior journalist from New York, who's not a Muslim, he says that I want to come and go with those people who are distributing these flyers. While we were distributing the day before yesterday, a lot of people stopped and they said, give us more, we will distribute in our neighborhood. And they were not Muslims. They said, you are doing the great job, and this was long overdue, and we commend what you are doing.
So is that simply how people can get involved? Is by going to the website, calling the 800 number, and how is it they can get brochures that they can distribute to their own community?
Yes, they can, reach us info@muslimforpeace.org or 1-800-YISLAM, and they can offer their services. And this is everybody's cause, and we are inviting everybody to come on board.
Well, Naseem, thank you very much for joining us in the studio today. It's been a pleasure. Very enlightening speaking to you today.
And thank you, Robin, for having me.
You're quite welcome.
God bless you.
Thank you. You've been watching another edition of iCastNews.com, live and direct from UN headquarters in New York City. I'm Robin Wallace.